Okay, over here, this is not a type of zoo, but it is kind of cool. We're here and the restaurant is not very high capacity, so we can come over here and play. So I'm just getting a closer look at the 3 different types of clams that we ordered. They're like nice and heavy. So these clams, I will tell you the name right here. Oh yeah, this thing is moving. Oh yeah. It could even like grab my finger a little bit. Okay, but this is the super unique one that we have to have. Oh yeah, it's shooting water, you see that? That is just such a beautiful and unique shell. Look, it's like translucent, like an oily rainbow right there. So we have some in the kitchen, and these are sold by piece. And then down here, this is the one, man, and that is definitely the most beautiful one. Okay, get a real close-up on that. Okay, chef is here. I will let him get back to work. So again, we are within walking distance. We are hungry. We are looking for some of the best seafood that we can find. Over 100 restaurants within this beach area, but I think we have found a great one for tonight. I was looking for a restaurant that has a full selection of seafood, of course, fresh. It's actually all still alive. You can pick and choose, and that's part of the fun. But I also wanted a smaller place, a place that's hopefully going to be a more quiet, nice environment for us to have a full-on family-style seafood feast for dinner tonight. It's going to be so great. It's a bit chilly outside. You can see my long sleeves, and we are just perfectly positioned to share a great dinner. Hope you're having a great one as well. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's explore Dao Xanh seafood tonight. So many choices, I could not pick just from Google Maps. So I came by earlier and I was like, well, the prices are great, the environment is great. I get a good feeling from this restaurant.
Like I have the crab, the shrimp, and something more like the open fish. This is about the clam, and I see most things like 6,000 for each one. Like if you want to steam, I will recommend something about like this one, the clam, or this one. But if you want the barbecue or fry, I will recommend another. Yeah.
How much for 1 kilo? 1 kilo for this?
About the crab, I have 2 sides. The normal side I sell with the price 700,000 for 1 kilo. Yeah, the price is more expensive a little bit, 750,000 for the 1 kilo. Yeah.
Cool.
And of course, I already said something about the tree, and I recommend this one. This is like the tiger prawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And this one I recommend cooking like the butter garlic stir fry or like the spicy barbecue. Yeah. But you can choose like the steam or fry with the tamarind sauce or spicy sauce. It's up to you. But the price not change. Yeah. And this
very good description.
Yeah. The price this is for the 1 kilo. Yeah. And all the price the
and lobster. Wow.
Yeah. Lobster, this is like the normal size. Normal size, so I sell with the price 1,100,000. Yeah, you can check it. The group over there.
Man, do you have frog today?
Of course, yes.
Of course. Okay. This is great. Thank you for all the descriptions. Thank you very much. We are excited to have a lot of the clams and then let you pick which of the big seafood items. Yeah. Thank you so much. What's your name?
My name's Lee.
Her name also Lee.
Yeah. And,
nice to meet you, Lee.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Very hard decision. There are like 8 different types of clams, at least 8 different other animals, and the menu is huge, but it's beautiful. And it has Chinese, it has English, and then Vietnamese, of course. So there are not just the choices of picking what animal or what shellfish, there's also the style in which it's cooked. And she is an expert. She's really well versed in the restaurant's menu, which is wonderful because I'm a foreigner. She's having to explain what it is, but then also all the ways it can be prepared. So Lee is super helpful. This one with the scallion oil, like you said, and then
the oyster.
And the oysters?
With the Chinese style grill. This is, I recommend like a stir fry. I got stir fry with the lemongrass or stir fry with the tamarind sauce. And the butter garlic sauce. Same the sauce, this one. This is, I recommend the barbecue.
Is this the one that she picked?
No, she picks this one.
Ah,
She picked this one.
wow.
Yeah. The Tugi Venus clam. This one.
Whoa.
To scallion barbecue.
That's so cool to have all of them right here is so cool. What is this?
This is like the bacon clam, and I recommend the barbecue with the cheese or barbecue
Wow.
with scallion. Yeah, but you already ordered this one scallion.
Okay.
Barbecue.
So right now we have this one
and the oyster.
and oysters also.
Yeah.
Okay. So one more.
One
which
more?
which one is?
You're not allergic with the lemongrass or the chili?
Nope, no
Oh,
allergies.
Yeah.
Can you remember all of this?
Oh yeah, of course, yes.
Because we will order more also.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the look of this also. There was some vegetable that sounds so interesting.
Yeah.
And let's see. Nope, I am not going to do that because do you know about these? Mantis shrimps are actually the fastest moving animal in the whole world. Fastest moving, how is that true? Well, you see these appendages up front? They don't actually catch things with them. They actually move so fast that it creates a shock wave, and the cavitation in the water is happening at such a speed that it creates a shock wave which will shatter the shell of the smaller animals that they're trying to crack open. So these things can actually seriously injure a human. So it is kind of a morbid aquarium here when you're not just looking to appreciate, but you're also looking on with a little bit of hunger. But it is like an aquarium. Right now it's kind of harmless because this animal is not one that we're going to eat. This section, totally different story. We're eating a lot of that section, but this one, I can just look. It's like an aquarium. Oh, that's awesome with the lemongrass. Thank you very much. Wow. Okay, so they're serving this. It's salt-fried mantis shrimps. On the side, you can see the Vietnamese coriander, and she said, "Do you want to take a picture first because we're going to cut them so they're a little bit easier to get inside." So look at that. So Lee, do you remember the name in English by now? Because you were always asking me to order this. That's Chinese. I'm actually very happy that she is doing this job. She's very skilled at it. Can you hear how tough, how strong these animals are? And yeah, like I said, once you know what they're capable of doing, even to each other, they fight with each other all the time. So you see when they grow up really big, they have to have the foremost legs, they have to have them tied or they will destroy each other, even with that super hard shell. But it smells so good. You've got chilies, you've got salt, obviously, but then I think the smell is coming from just the freshness, just the seafood freshness. Man, but salt fried at very high heat, of course. Cannot wait. They smell incredible. Cannot wait to try these. Yeah. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. A lot of food is on the way. Even more food just got here. Oh man. Yes. Thank you. Lee and I have not made that many seafood videos together because we live in the mountains, of course, but also it's a treat. It's really a treat to have seafood like this. And this was one of the things I was looking to most from Vietnam, definitely from Da Nang. And if you come here, you better be prepared. Bring your stomach and bring a budget because you are not going to want to hold back on super unique stuff like this. So these three are the first time I'm ever having these, and then there's still one more thing coming, and then rice. It was great watching her cut these up. Let's try these first. Oh. Yeah, for sure.
scallop with chili bass.
Yes, very good.
Seafood so special for us. Because we don't live nearby ocean.
Yeah.
So we love seafood. Take a bath is more tasty. I know that already. Thank you. Rất ngon chứ. Có đi phải được. Cho gì?
No, that was perfect. Okay, it's hard to wait any longer when this is actually the dish right under my nose. So I want to try it on its own first. So it's salt fried, but they added a bunch of dried chilies, which is awesome, and it just smells so good. The meat of the mantis is so sweet. Oh, that's incredible. The sweetness is first. It's salty for sure. It's a little bit spicy, but the meat is just where it's at. It's so sweet. It's so pure. It has the softness of like crab meat and a similar sweetness. Oh, that is comforting. Okay, let's bump that up. Where's that chili? So over here we've got salt and black pepper, but then the chili dip. Wow. Man, that is, I don't know what's in that besides just chilies. Wow, what a combo. Yeah, you could go through plate after plate of that just with white rice. That is incredible. Dude, the mantis. Whew. I think I'm beyond words. That is, I just want to take a few minutes to just eat a few more just in silence. That is so good. Let me tell you guys, it is a joyous occasion. After a couple weeks here having noodles for breakfast and lunch, I'm so happy to have steamed rice. So steamed rice here, rice things are a staple, but white rice is not a staple. White rice noodles are the staple here. Yes. Thank you. Oh man, thank you. I forgot about this dish. These are mud skippers. These are, I think, baby snakehead fish. Okay, these clams, I think these might be bamboo clams. Whoa. Okay, so they're steamed with lemongrass, for sure. Can see the lemongrass, but they're also garnished with basil. That's Thai basil, but check that out. Pineapple. I love that they use sourness from pineapple very frequently here in Vietnam. So a ton of lemongrass. I'm sure the broth is just delicious. Oh man. Okay, let's try some. Oh, that's a double. And I've got my white rice. Boop. Okay, let's go. Even the texture, it is so wonderfully thick, chewy. It does not taste like seafood. Yeah, it's salty for sure, but it is like wonderfully chewy. Okay, and yes, that broth is killer. So heavy on the lemongrass, but it's also spicy, which is wonderful. Oh, there we go. I gotta taste that broth. Hold on. Some basil for a chase. Taste that broth. Just so clean. Yeah, that broth is spicy. That's delicious. Dude, there's some happy people behind weighing up a lobster. But you know what? I've had lobster before. I'm really stoked to try these clams. So especially that one. It's so beautiful, right? Let's try that one first. Wow. So I am just gonna use its natural own shell. So that is Vietnamese coriander, by the way. Wow. That is a scallop. Man, get a close-up on that. You get a close-up while I remind us what it is. Yeah, I've never had this. It's called a horn scallop. Steamed with scallion oil added on. Dude, fresh seafood, it is so special. It is such a gift, you know? Things from the sea, like, it's not like any other food. Wow. Clean, just so smooth, so rich. So the way they do this, it's steamed and then they drip scallop oil on it. There's the foot of the scallop right there. Lee wants me to add some lime juice. Just a little bit. The flavor on its own is just amazing. Oh, wow. Okay. See if I can just get that foot. Oh, wow. The foot has such a different texture. The top was like wonderfully mushy, super soft. The foot is quite chewy. And then you have this like just heavy serving of peanuts, of chives, and scallion oil on top. It's like literally it is like a ready-made dish. Oh, Lee is going for her horned scallop. Horn, like.
First time try it.
Oh.
I don't know how to eat it.
I did it in one bite, but you can maybe cut it into two, but I know you. You're going one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little plate. That's with the scallop oil. Scallion oil, excuse me. Very different. Oh, yeah. Both of those are one bite, but one is like triple the size.
Yeah. So good in different size. In different way. Wow. It's very worth it for you to try. Wow. One of the most famous.
Oh, no way.
Snack food like this. It's more fun to cut by yourself.
Yeah. Lee says it's more fun to cut by yourself.
The food is not only for convenience, also for the
For fun, for for fun on the way. Yeah.
The reason I like to eat is that I really enjoy the food. I like crab, but crab is already taken out. But this one is so easy and very.
Yeah.
When you stressful, it's so fun to.
When you're stressful, she says, it's so fun to dig through some seafood like this. Just use it as a way to relax in the most tasty way. Yeah. Whoa. They got a great looking fish over there. That's awesome. Mom, that is a great looking fish. What is it?
Tilapia. They didn't have the snake yet. Perfect. You have to come out.
Okay, so I was not overlooking the vegetable. It's just there were many other like fancy things going here. But I'm really excited to taste this because it is not just spinach, it's Malabar spinach. Malabar is in India. It's the name of the coastline on eastern India. So this is Malabar spinach. And it is like really thick, really hefty spinach. You can tell already it is not your average dainty salad spinach. Really thick, and they fried it with huge bits of garlic. Actually, some of these aren't even cut. And then with some red peppers. They don't look like spicy peppers, but really slimy, really meaty, like spinach, but yeah, once you're eating it, it's not that different. It's just like a heavier, heftier spinach. Probably just mature vinegar and just the heat of the pan. It's smoky. The garlic is more powerful than the peppers, which is awesome. Yeah. You need one veg to go with all the seafood, so yeah, that's a good choice.
So Lee is trying the, yes, that's how to do it, yep. I did not do that. I tried to use my air to suck it out of the shell. Very dangerous. That is smart. I went, I thought it was loose already, but thank you, absolutely.
Okay. Man, these oysters, there's garlic and there's chilies in there already. Wow. The shell is so pretty. Yeah, I am a complete newbie when it comes to eating seafood. I blew it on the first one. I was way too excited and I almost inhaled the oyster. Thankfully, I have some friends who taught me the right way to do it. So, a hefty amount of a little bit sweet, super sour, spicy, and then free it up with your chopsticks, or it might be like a little oyster spoon, oyster fork in the West. So chopsticks work. Okay, there we go. And then you can shoot it. Here we go. And then just like pure satisfaction. The umami factor of that is like 10 out of 10. Incredible. On the side, there is this garnish. It's like a nice little side salad. I think it might just be to look at, but we got some red cabbage and some daikon to crunch. It's also a nice palate cleanser to move to the next dish. Vietnamese coriander. Man, final dish is here, the grilled skewered mudfish. I think it's a snakehead fish, but on the menu it said mudfish. This is definitely local style because I know this fish, tons of bones, but it's like fun. It's like fun to go for it. So it's, you can see how small the bones are. Can work your way through it. I love fish. I love this fish. I'm pretty sure it is a snakehead fish. Yeah, these mudfish are like more fun than anything because it's really challenging to eat. Low chance, I won't say it can't hurt you, but low chance of it hurting you. Because they do grill it and the fish is very small, so the bones are not like super sharp, but it's just a fish with a lot of bones. Yeah, it's very fun. I like it, and I love that fish. I love the use of that fish. So you see the other dishes are more like glamorous, set up beautifully on the plates, but also they're like more expensive food. This would be like a New Year's type meal. You go all out. And that dish would be one that you find like on the normal table because people might catch these in their rice fields. So you might even have that like as a snack just with rice instead of with like a seafood feast like this tonight. Huh. But I love that. So I don't know if this seat is the good seat because I get to watch all the fun that's happening, or if it's the overly tempting seat because I get jealous and I want to order like also one of whatever they're picking out behind me. So as the restaurant fills up, see, Lee and I secretly, we came here, we were really hungry. We came here at 4:30, actually, 4:30 p.m. to start dinner. So, hey, if we did come here for dinner at 4:30, maybe we can order something more because now it's actually dinner time. Wow, that's really tasty. Ooh. It's been great hanging out with you. Thank you for spending time with Lee and myself and my whole family tonight. I hope you feel blessed. I hope you feel inspired to go out and have, just enjoy the heck out of whatever next meal you have with your family. Cheers. Oh, I love these.